Hello, this is Spidey1958 and welcome to my Let's Play Elsewhere episode 19. I did a bunch off camera. Did some mining trying to find more lava, though I'm okay now on obsidian because of the random cube. So we should be okay there. So I did some more mining. I built some, well, let's show you. I built some pens. I've sort of been harvesting the trees as fast as I could because I need a lot of stuff. So I had the two spawn eggs for pigs. I used those, and then remember I had those goats wandering around. I lured them in. Ooh, there's a hat in there. So it's one I already have. And then I put feeding pens here. Which they've already eaten most of the stuff. But you do need to build them too high. I learned the hard way. I built them a normal one high. And I walked up with some food to put in their feed bins, basically kibble. And they all jumped the fence to follow me. So I probably need to go in here and jump in here. I want to have one with the hat. There we go. That should leave me enough for getting some more stuff. Let's go over to the pig one. Okay, that should have got the pigs down enough. Okay. So I need to get chickens at some point. And I tried luring some chickens here, but it's hard to lure them big distances. And we got a bunch of hide. I mean, to turn that into leather at some point. And more dung. We're going to need dung later. I think I already have a straw hat here on the shelf. Yep. Oh, and I had the porch. I had some more saplings. But you may see these now. The lightning rods. Lightning hit the cherry trees and burnt all the leaves off them, so I had to plant some new ones. Hence the lightning rods. I know they have a radius, I just don't know what the radius is. Okay, looks like we got a good reserve of coal now. And there's some flour. And some rope. Okay. So let's go ahead and bring up our quest stuff. We want to start on potions and alchemy. So the first thing we need is the alchemical furnace, which takes electrum, obsidian, sulfuric ash, and a furnace. So we should have here obsidian. So we need 4 obsidian. We need 2 gold and 2 silver. Is it 4 electrum we need, or was it more? I forget. Yep, 4 electrum, 4. Oh, we're going to need 1 sulfurous ash. Sulfur. There we are. Ink. You can see I was cooking up some more steel. There's all sulfurous ash. And we need some stone. Oh, I got the alloy. Oop. Okay. So I think I'm going to put that right there. And this uses the glowy stuff. Ether dust. Or aether dust, I don't know how you pronounce that. Okay, so we got that done. Let's go ahead and claim our reward. Okay, the next thing we need to do is essence. But I think we have all the essences from a quest reward. Air essence. Let's see. Oh, more flour. Earth essence. Fire essence. There's one more essence I know. What's the last essence? Fire, water. I don't know why I couldn't have figured that out on my own, but water. So now we can collect that. So next thing is crystal farming. I think the water is the easiest to make. Nope, we need lilies. Okay, let's try earth. Earth is indeed the easiest. So we're going to need 4 obsidian, 4 dead flesh, and a bucket of tar. So we're going to need a bucket. We're going to need some more obsidian. I know just where to get the tar. Actually, we should probably sleep. It's about to become night. But remember, I threw a bucket of tar here, not knowing what to do with it. Now we know what to do with it. And then we need the dead flesh. Does that show up under food? Nope. I know I've been getting tons of dead flesh, so I should have some here somewhere. There we are. Okay, then we're going to have to sleep. Head back to our alchemical furnace. By the way you make the essence is you take one of those things and put it in. That's not making any sense, I know. So let me get this going. But yeah, to get these, you basically take the crystal and you smelt it. And it takes 1 ether dust per smelt, so you'll go through that stuff fast. Oop. Okay, now we got crystal farming. Claim our reward. Okay, so now we can grow crystals. So the water one's the easiest. We need to surround it with water. And you can tell it's working because it makes a weird little noise. Okay, so earth, I think we have to surround with mushrooms. And I don't know that I have mushrooms. Well, I know I have mushrooms. They should be in here. Mushrooms, mushrooms. Brown mushrooms should work. And you have to surround all 8 squares around it. So let's go ahead and put this down there. And again, we know it's working because we got that noise. Next is air. Oh, I forget how to do air. Air. Surrounded by empty tiles. Well, air's easy. Boom. There we are. Surrounded by empty tiles. And the last one is fire, which is probably the hardest. Because it needs to be surrounded by fire. And I'm not sure how to do that. Surrounded by fire on all sides except top and bottom. I wonder... Can we make blocks of charcoal? Of coal? I know I have coal in here somewhere. There it is. And then I'm probably, it's not a flint and steel. I think I have whatever it's called in my tool box over here. I thought it was called a fire starter, but I could be wrong. Nope, it's called a tinder. And we need gravel and iron. Should have some gravel here. Pumice, marble, gray concrete, granite. Okay. There we are. Knew I had some. I need to put this someplace where it's not going to spread, hopefully. Okay, now let's get our coal. And we will put our fire catalyst right there. Whoops, I set myself on fire. And that did it. So now we have all our crystal growers growing crystals. And this one's already grown one. And this one's already grown one. And this one's already grown one. Okay, so we got that taken care of. And we already have a divining rod, so I guess we can just go to our inventory and grab the one we found. Actually, let's just so you know how to make one. All you need is 8 earth essence and a stick. But you also need the alchemical furnace. Yeah. Me no talk so good. And we get a loot bag, which gives us a painting. A 2x2 painting. Do we have a wall big enough to put a painting on in here? There we are. Make it more homey with our little painting. Okay, this doesn't seem to be spreading. So some point I'm gonna have to get a block breaker. I assume there are some in here. So if I want to change this into essence, all I have to do is throw it in here. And there we go. Okay. So that's divining rod. Ambrosia. Ambrosia takes air essence and 1 honey. Okay. Let's go do that. I think I put the honey. I probably have some honey upstairs, actually. Let's check. Yep, honey. So we'll let some ambrosia cook up there. Okay, over here we need a brewing pot, which takes a cauldron, brass, and a liquid valve. And liquid valves, of course, take lead gear and liquid pipes. We made a lot of those. Okay, so let's go ahead and no, we don't need you. We do need you. We need one of you. Then we need a pipe. Liquid pipe, gas pipe, liquid pipe. And a lead gear. Lead. Okay, so if we put that, and that in there, we get our gear, or valve. We have our cauldron. What else did we need? Eight brass. Where'd my brass go? I'm pretty sure I had brass. I must have turned it all into plates. Okay, so we need some zinc. Zinc. Zinc, zinc, zinc. Three zinc, and let's grab some copper. And let's see if our other thing here is done. It is. We have ambrosia. We get another bag. Which gives us silver. Silver is one of those things I'm not finding tons of, so I will definitely take the silver. Okay. So this, and this gives us the brewing pot, but we're also going to need Another one of these. Actually, do we have a place down here we can put it? Yeah, we can put it right here. Okay, so that's another quest done. Gives us a better root bag. Gives us sulfur. Actually, let's take one of these and throw the rest in there. We'll throw the one in our thing for finding stuff. Okay. So next we need bottle it up. We need a bottle of ethanol, a bottle of vegetable oil, a bottle of milk, and a bottle of water. So first thing we need is bottles. So how do we get a bottle? Glass bottle. Oh, it's easy, just glass. What did it be? Glass. So we're going to need 3 bottles. Okay, so can we just right click to fill these? Actually, we should go sleep. Nope, how do we fill bottles? Somebody's shooting at me. I don't know where he is. Huh, sunlight probably killed him. So how do we make a bottle of... That's light bulb. Soul jar. Apple jam. Vacuum tube. So how do we make a bottle of ethanol? Must be some way to fill it bottle. We need a liquid filler? Bucket filler maybe? Oh, that filled it with water. Hold on a second. Okay, I'm back. And I'm not sure how we're going to get these other things filled. Let's see, ethanol. Is made here. Do I have any left? Nope. So I'm going to need like 20 corn, I think, to make 1 ethanol. Which fortunately doesn't look like it's a problem. really wish there was a sort. I mean, I know there is on the big chest, but it'd be nice if that had a sort too. Okay. So can I put you in there? Oh, looks like I can. So if I throw Mr. Corn in, that will probably fill that up. And then I need seeds. Seeds are for some reason under food. Should have a bunch of, yeah. It's not the chemical reprocessor, it's not enrichment. I'm forgetting how to get vegetable oil. Oh, it's upstairs. I think it's the squeezer. Okay, that leaves us milk. Let's see if we can right-click on a goat to get milk. You're a sheep. No, you're a goat. Aren't you? Yeah, you're a goat. Do any of you have milk? None of you have milk. Okay. I should have some kibble. Kibble. We'll get milk in 57 seconds. I don't want you guys all to mate, I just want milk. Oh, you have milk. Who's the one that had milk? How are we going to get milk in? Let's try a liquid tank. Which I think is a bunch of lead. Get some of this stuff out of our inventory. Okay, so to build liquid tank, we need 8 lead. That's what I thought. Bucket of glycerin, bucket of vegetable oil. I thought I had a bucket of milk. Oh, I used the bucket of milk, that's right. So we need another bucket. I always forget I can do it from there. I don't know why I forget that. Let's go sleep and make it day. Bucket. There we go. Forgot we used our bucket of milk to make cheese. Well, that's one way we can do it. And here we have our bottle of ethanol. And we got another bucket in there of ethanol. And here we have our bottle of vegetable oil. And at this point, we will call it an episode. As always, if you enjoyed this episode, go ahead and give me a like or a comment. And if you dislike the episode, leaving me a dislike is fine. But please leave a comment saying why you disliked the episode. As always, this is Spidey1958, and have fun gaming!